So hey friends, tonight is the last night of my epic little road trip here, and after a brief delay in Bentonville, Arkansas, I am finishing my trek onward to Eufaula Lake, Oklahoma.
She's Lola. She's lost her land again. They lost my friend. Lost her land again.
It's actually Saturday of Memorial Day weekend, so I am really behind in editing these videos. I just wasn't able to get it done while I was out on my trip. So, yeah, you'll be seeing this after a while. So as far as the little brief delay that I had, the van once again wanted to go visit a mechanic. I was noticing that it was running a little bit hot yesterday, so I went ahead and stopped in, like I said, at Midas in Bentonville, and the guy Eric and the mechanic Mike took great care of me, you guys. So yeah, I had a crack in my radiator, so they replaced my radiator, and this is on a Saturday, and they close at 4 o'clock, and they didn't even hesitate to get me taken care of. So I landed on their doorstep about, I think it was about 9:30, 10 o'clock this morning, and it's 1:45 now, and they got me taken care of that quick. So thank you very much, Eric and Mike at Midas in Bentonville, Arkansas. And look what flew in my van. How pretty. You're awesome. So hey friends, I contemplated not doing this video because it isn't a happy, fun video at all. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot it. I don't know if I'll ever edit it and put it out there, but this is the real deal, and this is what's going on. So it is Saturday of Memorial Day weekend, and I was driving through Bentonville, and my engine started getting warm. It never went in the red, but I knew something was wrong. So I pulled over, and they said I had a cracked radiator, and I saw it. It was cracked. So they replaced that and got me back on the road. And I got 55 miles down the road, and I noticed that temperature gauge started going back up. So I pulled off the highway, parked it, got out, and yeah, there's coolant coming out of my tailpipe. Quite a lot of it. I am a long ways from anywhere decent. Like I said, it's Memorial Day weekend, so there's not a mechanic to be found. And I called AAA, and they're trying to get a tow truck here, but tow truck drivers don't want to work on Memorial Day weekend either. So that's where I'm at. So I called an Uber, and they're going to come pick me up, and they're going to bring me to the Bentonville airport, where the closest place I can rent a car today. I'm going to rent a car. I'm going to come back here and clean out the van as much as I can possibly get out of it and fit into the rental car, and try and make my way home. Now I've got friends that are about an hour and a half from here who I was going to meet tonight, and they're so sweet. They've offered to come get me and all of this, but I don't want to mess up their weekend, and then what would they do with me? I mean, I usually sleep in my van, and it's too hot to sleep outside in a tent tonight. Yeah, I'm being that girl. So that's where I'm at. I'm waiting on the Uber guy now, and then I will yeah, deal with the tow truck next and try and make my way home. This has been no fun. So as far as the future of this van, I'm done. It's broke down on me so many times, I'm just kind of ready to walk away. The only reason I'm towing it is because my friends talked me into it, and they said that, you know, if I just leave it here, the police are going to tow it anyway. They're probably going to ticket me and fine me and everything else. So if I tow it to an auto shop and then talk to them on Tuesday, tell them the situation, maybe they'll be willing to sell it for me or buy it from me for a pittance or whatever. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I just can't see. I know how much a blown head gasket costs to fix, and it would be probably between $1,500 and $2,500. I just don't see putting any more money into this van. He served me very well, and I've had a lot of fun with him, but he has left me stranded one too many times. This was the one too many. So I'm a little hot and cranky. But it's going to be okay. I mean, it's only money, right? And like I said, luckily I have the means to get that $112 Uber to get to that $180 rental car so I can get home. But it is what it is. Could be a lot worse. Hey, maybe I should go ahead and light a match to it. What do you think? Probably not a good idea. I'd probably have to pay the fire department to come put the fire out then. Anyway, I will update you later, I guess. Fun times. Let the adventure continue. I have so much crap in this van. What am I going to do with it all? I guess take what I can and leave the rest. Well, short, sweet, and to the point, Arkansas. It's been real. Hello, Oklahoma. Nothing personal, but I'm cruising right through you today, buddy. So last night was a little bit rough, guys. So first I called AAA, and they told me you've used up all your AAA free tows, but we can send you a tow truck for $80 plus $4 a mile. Like, whatever, just come get this stupid van off the road, right? So they said they'd send somebody. Well, an hour and 15 minutes goes by, and I hear nothing from them. So I finally just got on Uber and got a ride to the airport, which was 60 miles away. Well, it was the only car rental place open within 100 miles of me, so I really didn't have a choice. So I went, got the car. By the time I got back to the van, it was probably almost 7. Well, I decided to go ahead and just call the closest tow service to me, and I did. They came and picked me up for $50 and took my van to their shop, so that's cool. So the van now lives in Alma, Arkansas. That's where it's gonna live, guys. So I had to get everything I could out of that van, which I couldn't get it all. I had to leave my bed, my water jug, and seems like there was something else, but it's irrelevant now. Wouldn't fit. So as you can see, I'm pretty packed in here. If I open any of these doors, it's gonna explode. So I'm 300 miles from home, driving this Mitsubishi from hell. So anyway, after I got everything loaded up, it was 10:15. So I thought, well, you know what, I'll cruise down the road a little bit and find a room. So I was cruising down the road, things going through my mind, and I'm like, oh no, I left a CD in the CD player. Again, wouldn't be a big deal, but it was a book on tape from my local library. So if I didn't get that back, that was going to probably cost me another $100 or something. So I turned my butt around, went back to the van, and got that. By that point, I was just over it. Also, this stupid Mitsubishi, the dash lights are so bright that I felt like I was driving into a spotlight. So my eyes, it was dangerous. So I'm really glad I turned around and went back. Found a Motel 6 in Alma. I think that's where it was. And man, it was awesome. It was nice and clean. It was beautiful. It was quiet. And I passed out. By the time I got there and got in that bed, it was 12:15. Well, this morning I woke up, as usual, at about 6:15. So I couldn't sleep anymore, even if I wanted to. So I had brought a few things in, my drone and my camera gear and stuff. I just didn't want to leave it in the car. So yeah, I've just been moving crap for what seems like days. Anyway, I got it done. I'm now in Oklahoma. Got about 300 miles to home. It's a bummer I didn't get to see my friends, but I know that they understand. It was rough. Leanna had offered to come get me, but I just couldn't do this to her, guys. I couldn't do it. Like I said, it took me a good 4 hours to get everything loaded in here. I had to empty my filing cabinets out so I could move them, refill them, and then Tetris them in here. And just all of this little stuff. The whole floorboard's just full of randomness, you know. So like I said, I couldn't do it to her. I said, I hope I got everything in here. I'm pretty sure I did. So on the agenda for next week will be van shopping. I also expect to hear back from the guy that towed my car. He's going to take a look at it. I'm pretty sure that it's just totaled. You know, I'm not going to mess with it. But I'll be willing to hear what he has to say. I doubt it's just a head gasket, guys. It probably cracked the head and all of that. So, if anybody's interested in a slightly damaged 2000 Chevy Express, holler at me. I'm sure by the time you see this video, it'll be way beyond that point. Anywho. So that's what happened with me. I am now vanless. And I don't know what's going to happen next. I never do. Life's an adventure. So if anything exciting happens today, I will share that with you. If not, then I will end this here. Y'all, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate all your support. Got the best friends. Our eyes met across a crowded parking lot. Okay, my eyes and his headlights. It was love at first sight. At least for me it was. But he'll grow to love me.